Mr. Saracen has shown himself as an ally of Kosovo. He has been very friendly and very positive towards the Kosovo institutions and Kosovo leaders. Therefore, his words are they have to be treated as an ultimatum, because they came after a long period of discussions after the cameras, so in the not public but non-public discussions. So if this harsh words come from a politician like Saracen, then it has to be, Kosovo government has to deal with it in an urgent way, because they are a signal that the field work for developing politics for Kosovo in regard to the process of European integrations is getting narrower, and there is a realistic risk that Kosovo can be bypassed in big projects, especially if this happens with the Berlin process. Then it would be tragic, because it is absolutely the best way for Kosovo to advance in the European integration. So if this process comes to a stoppage, to a halt, then I think that it would be absolutely the most negative way, absolutely the most negative news for Kosovo, and it would have big negative consequences even for the future, because processes like this have an inertia, and if they would be damaged, then it would be needed a lot of energy to come to the position that we are now. So it will be absolutely unnecessary. However, Prime Minister Kurti is obliged to try to find a diplomatic way to solve this big problem, because if this happens in reality, then it's going to get worse and worse for the Kosovo in the respect of relations with allies, important decision-making allies in EU, and for the European integration processes. It is sure that the statements like this create a big pressure on Prime Minister Kurti outside and inside. The public opinion in Kosovo has discussed a lot about these ultimatums, and it is for sure that it will have an impact. However, also it depends on Prime Minister Kurti, on his political agenda and his political identity and ideology, how much he wants to create compromises. However, I think that it is very wrong that Prime Minister Kurti sees compromises as absolutely negative things. Prime Minister Kurti gets these harsh words from a politician, from a friendly politician like Saracen, then only it can be imagined what other politicians which are not so friendly oriented think or discuss. So I think that it is the last time that and the last momentum that Prime Minister Kurti has to rethink his politics, his approach, because with this approach he will have bigger and bigger problems in the future.